So what is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video I'm just gonna do like a little gym voiceover, to be honest, and then I'm gonna throw a recipe at the end of the video. I was doing some fish with just a little bit of a twist to it to make it a bit more interesting. Still pretty healthy, high protein recipe, pretty good. Training has been going good, cut is going pretty well. I'm making a good amount of progress on the cut, and hopefully I can get to my goals faster. I'm actually planning to fast this weekend. I'm recording this after recording the gym session already, so it's not in the same day, but I wanted to kind of do this video where I kind of throw a recipe, kind of like a gym vlog type video that I used to do more of maybe back in the days. I haven't done like these gym vlogs in a while where I do straight up like vlogging like this. So yeah, and that's pretty much it. Like, I'm just gonna throw the gym footage. It was from a Monday session. It was like a upper day, and the gym was pretty busy on that day, so I couldn't do my usual movements. So it was kind of what it was. But you know, it's whatever. Um, but yeah, let's get to the video. Okay, so first of all, I'll pop up the ingredient list as well on text so you can see it. But first of all, we need, for the pesto, we need a lime. This is a lime. This is a raw garlic. We need 1 raw garlic. This is radishes, so we need some radishes. Some pinjum seeds or whatever. Just find some strong cheese. I found the most low calorie option I could find from the store. There's not many available, hard to find. Then you need some oil. That can be replaced with lower calorie oil, however you want. You need some mint, you need some basilica, and then you obviously need a fish for this recipe. Here's a fish. Can be between 500 and 800 grams. Then you need salt and pepper for spice. And that's pretty much really it. That's all you need for the ingredients. So let's get going. So first of all, we cut this garlic. So here is the cut garlic. We're gonna put it in here. We're gonna take a thingy and we're gonna mix it all together. We're gonna take half of mint and half of the basilica. We're gonna take about half of these seeds, and then we're gonna take about 50 grams of the cheese, and we're gonna add some lemon juice to it, a hint of salt, but we'll get to it. And that's really about it for the pesto. So first we add the oil, which is like half a deciliter, so 1.5 deciliters in here. That's first of all. And I just added another half a deciliter of the seeds, so these pinjum seeds. Here I added the garlic as well. So I added about 1 lime's worth, which is like 1 tablespoon into here of the juice, good old juice. Then we add 50 grams of the cheese, ignore the 1. Added, that's pretty solid. So next up we add half of these both. So half, not the entire thing, but half of them. And then we add a pinch of salt. Okay, that's pretty cool. Then we add a pinch of salt. That's a pinch of salt. So you need an immersion blender for this, or a stick blender as I like to call it. But I don't have one, so I'm gonna use a blender, which works just fine as an alternative option. I haven't tried this, but it looks pretty good. Virus. Some tips for using a blender, because the immersion blender is way better, but since I don't have it, I have to go with like this. Yes, use the power option so you don't overheat, and it's way harder to cut it with this, and adding a tiny bit of oil can kind of help it move a bit better. We did it. It took me a while, maybe like 10 minutes. I had to add a little bit of oil, to be honest, and do this for a while, but we did it. So here we have a fish, and we're gonna put some salt and pepper on it, and then we're gonna put the pesto on it, and I'll show you once that's done. Here it is, I did it. Now we put it in the oven, 175 degrees Celsius. Then we set a timer for about 25 minutes. It depends on the thickness of the fish, as they say. So here's the final result. I think this is the most pretty thing I've ever seen. And I'll really give it a 10 out of 10 because I'm a 10 out of 10 cook. Hope you enjoy. I'll pop up the macros for this at the end here.